हेलो गाइस। आज हम डिस्कस करने वाले हैं क्या हमें कॉमर्स लेना चाहिए। कॉमर्स लें तो मैथ्स के साथ लें या विदाउट मैथ्स लें। क्या कॉमर्स सिर्फ वीक बच्चे करते हैं। चलिए ये सारे डाउट्स ना आज रिजॉल्व कर ही देते हैं। सो मैंने कॉमर्स लिया था क्लास 11th में एंड मेरे पास मैथमेटिक्स भी था कॉमर्स में। सो कॉमर्स इज समथिंग विच यू हैव नेवर रेड बिफोर। ठीक है, आपने कॉमर्स का कोई भी सब्जेक्ट पहले नहीं पढ़ा होगा। आपने साइंस के पीसीएम पढ़ा हुआ है, आपने आर्ट्स के लिए एसएसटी पढ़ा है, पॉलिटिकल साइंस, इकोनॉमिक्स सब पढ़ा है आपने, लेकिन कॉमर्स का सब्जेक्ट आपने नहीं पढ़ा, लाइक अकाउंटेंसी, बीएसटी। ये सब सब्जेक्ट्स ऑल टुगेदर ऑल न्यू हैं फॉर एनी स्टूडेंट हु इज ऑप्टिंग फॉर कॉमर्स इन क्लास 11। उसके ऊपर से अगर आप मैथमेटिक्स लेना चाहते हो तो यू शुड थिंक वंस। I personally suggest, because if you're very good in numbers and if you like mathematics, you should think once more, because 11th and 12th ka mathematics is something which fail students. I have my friends who have failed class 11th just because of mathematics, and they have to repeat class 11th after that. So if you're very good, if you're very confident ki you can do it and you can pass mathematics, then you should go for commerce with mathematics. Otherwise, commerce without mathematics and some information practices or any other additional subjects is good. All right, all you need is four subject and other two or one is additional subject which school provides, which helps you if you, in case you fails in board exams, that subjects covers you. All right. So commerce is not something which is taken by very weak student. It is something which you should take because you want to take it. ठीक है, you want to pursue something in commerce, then you should pursue commerce. Okay. And with maths or without maths, it totally depends what is your capability of doing the mathematics, because it is difficult, guys. It is altogether difficult, and personally, mathematics doesn't even connect with commerce. दोनों का कोई relationship नहीं है. Mathematics is a separate subject and commerce subject are different. Okay. So science versus arts versus commerce क्या लें। देखो, if you are a very studious student who can like rectify everything and mug up everything, you should go for arts. That's what I personally believe. If you are someone who has a good mind and you think you want to pursue science and commerce, you should pursue that. I am not saying that arts is pursued by a students one week in studies. No, not at all. Arts is a very good subject. It provides you very good subjects. It's a good stream, guys. But it totally depends what you want in your life and what you want to pursue in your life. Okay. Then subjects in commerce, accountancy, economics, BST, mathematics is optional, entrepreneurship, IP, there are the optional subjects which help you, which saves you in case any bad thing happens, and they contribute to building a successful commerce career. Then what are the graduation options after class 11th or class 12th? Uh, First is BCom, second is BCom honors. What's the difference? BCom is a 3 years undergraduate course and BCom honors is a specialized undergraduate course. Both are the undergraduate courses, but BCom honors gives you the specialized knowledge. BCom honors is preferred over BCom because BCom is just a bachelor's degree and BCom honors is an honors degree. Then comes BBA. BBA is a good career option, but if you want to pursue MBA and if you're doing BBA just because you want to pursue MBA later, that should not be the reason, because one of my cousin told me that she wants to pursue MBA, that's why she is doing BBA. No, guys, not at all. You can pursue MBA after even doing BCom honors or LLB or even BTech. MBA can be done at any time with any subjects, guys, which was your base stream or a base choice. Okay. Then BMS, it's a Bachelor of Management Studies, and comes BA honors, economics honors. Economics honors is something economics student who literally likes economics, who praises economists, who worships economics should do, because it is something which dives deeper in the economic subjects. अगर आपको ग्राफ्स पसंद आते हैं, अगर आपको कॉन्सेप्ट पसंद आते हैं, लॉजिक्स पसंद आते हैं इकोनॉमिक्स के, देन आपको इकोनॉमिक्स ऑनर्स करना ही चाहिए. इट इज़ समथिंग विच इज़ अ वेरी वेरी गुड कोर्स आफ्टर क्लास 12th, बिकॉज इट विल गिव अ बूस्ट. ठीक है, आपको अगर इकोनॉमिक्स की फील्ड में कुछ करना है तो बैचलर्स इन इकोनॉमिक्स या फिर बैचलर्स इन इकोनॉमिक्स ऑनर्स जरूर कीजिए. And personally, guys, these course does not guarantee you a job. No course guarantees you a job. Even BTech students are just doing job which doesn't even fits their domain or what they have read in their BTech degrees. So there's a gap between the employment and demand and supply curves, because the supply is unlimited, guys. Every year thousands of students pass, and every year thousands of student graduates, and there are no such jobs, so every student needs to compromise somewhere or the other. So you I'm not saying that you won't be in a good position. You will be in a good position, but things will take time and you should be ready for it, because this is the time where the economy is like deteriorating. There is lots of unemployment, and there is something which you should be prepared abhi se. Okay. Then what are the professional courses? All knows the professional courses after commerce, that is CA, CS, CMA, ACCA, CAPA, CFA, FRM, CFP. These are the professional courses which you can do with your bachelor's degree, and it totally depends if you want to pursue them or not, and if you're really interested them or not. See, guys, the from my individual point of view, I have done I have tried CA, and it is something which is very difficult. At least it was difficult for me, because I was a student who was a topper. I scored 98 in economics, 97 in BST class 11, sorry, to class 12 boards. And एकदम से if you are such a brilliant student, and if you goes in such professional courses, and if you get a setback, then it really shatters your confidence, and it really puts you in a situation where you feel underconfident. So that situation should not come in your life, and that is why I personally suggest to start these courses when you feel very right, and when you feel you can do it. Okay. Then comes the higher educations, MBA. I am an MBA graduate, so MBA should be done from a very good colleges. But again, there is such a gap between demand and supply. No college can guarantee you a complete placement, so be prepared for that also. You can do MCOM, and you can also pursue LLB after commerce. LLB should be done by those students who are very vocal, and who feels very confident while speaking in front of a group of person, or in front of a courtroom. Okay. Then what are the career options? There is accountant, there's an auditor, financial analyst, investment bankers, business analyst, tax consultant, finance manager, internal auditor, credit analyst, equity research analyst, compliance officer. This lots and lots and lots of option, guys. And if you are very interested in stock markets, आप brokers बन सकते हैं. See, career options doesn't decline. You have to choose what is right for you. ठीक है? There are lots of career options, and even after pursuing commerce, you can even go in any field. But you have to decide what you want to do. Okay. So I think you understood what I was saying. If you feel any doubt, any confusion, or anything I missed here, you can comment down, and you can ask me very freely. I'm very happy to share my experiences. I'm very happy to help you. And I'm attaching an image which you can take screenshot of, and that is the summary of what we have discussed today. So yeah, आप इसका स्क्रीनशॉट ले सकते हैं. आई होप आपको मैंने जो भी समझाया आपको समझ आया, और आपको अच्छा लगा. कुछ भी हो डाउट्स अगेन आप मुझसे पूछ सकते हैं. आई एम हेयर टू हेल्प यू. एज ऑफ नाउ, बाय बाय.